Welcome back to the channel, yo. In this video, I'm gonna show you guys another good, fresh, slightly sweet cologne right here, guys. This is no other than Lomani's Best. Not too many people talked about this one. Cool box and everything. The box is right here. Got the chrome label going around. It's saying Lomani Best. And this is like, you should better get this fragrance somewhere between maybe 15 to 20 bucks now, give or take. I don't know exactly what it's gonna cost, but I'm just giving a ballpark figure about what I think it should cost anyway. Alright guys, first I'd like to show y'all the spray on the fragrance. Here we go, check out the spray. Sprays out pretty decent, as you can see here. Now starting off, this fragrance is very fresh, like kind of like a fresh, soapy scent, clean, kind of citrus too. Kind of mixed of citrus, and then you get a mix of soapiness, like a fresh, clean, kind of out of the shower type vibe, what you get with this one. Whew, it smells amazing though. It smells amazing. That being said, when you first apply this, the projection of it seems to be pretty powerful. I'll say you get somewhere between an hour and a half to maybe 2 hours of projection with this fragrance. It does hit hard with a kind of citrus, a little citrus, but then it comes through with like a soapy, fresh out of the shower type vibe, what I get with this one. It smells very good, guys. That being said, I would say the longevity, jumping right into it, the longevity of this fragrance sits somewhere between, I'd say maybe 5 to 7 hours along, and now it's kind of hot, it's extremely hot now. We get, a lot of them hot temperatures. So, it's like this time of the year, your fragrance actually lasts longer. That heat, man, makes it just radiate. So it's very hot this time of the year with this one. When it's very hot, it does a pretty good job at lasting and projecting. Jumping right into it again, guys, the best time to rock Lomani Best. This is very different. Yeah, I actually never heard too many people actually talk about this one. And it's been around. It just kind of flew under the radar. Like, it's just like nobody really talked about it. It's crazy. But, yeah, it smells good, though. Whew. Very fresh. Smells real good. That being said, the best time to rock it, casual date night, night out with your wife, your girlfriend, hitting them rack stores, hitting the steakhouse or whatever, hitting that seafood buffet, hitting that soul food buffet. Heck, you might be out just to eat some pizza or something like that. You just never know, man. But yeah. And you push your luck, you go in places like the rack stores, like I said, City Trends. I don't know if you can find this in there, but you hit Ross, TJ Maxx, you probably push your luck. You might find this in those two stores. Heck, you might even find it somewhere like Marshall's. I'm not sure, but places like J.C. Penney stores, Built Tyler. Y'all remember those stores like J.C. Penney's? I think they sell fragrances in there. I know I used to go through J.C. Penney's when you walk through the mall and stuff. Now, the mall I used to go to a lot, when you go in there, the first store you walk through was like J.C. Penney stores. So, they had fragrances. I remember they had a ton of fragrances in there. So, hitting them rack stores, man, like J.C. Penney's, Ross, Marshalls, Burlington Coat Factory, places like that, you can find these type of fragrances. Just push your luck. It smells good, but like I said, this particular one here, haven't heard too many people talk about it, so it's like, kind of just went under the radar, I would say. But anyway, that's what brought it to your attention. Like I said, nobody talks about it. I like to come through with fragrances that nobody talk about. I don't like to follow the Joneses, see. I don't want to talk about the same cologne a million other people talking about, you know what I'm saying? I like to talk about stuff that ain't nobody talking about, you know what I'm saying? So that's the light of the channel. I don't keep up with the Joneses, I just come through with the stuff that I deal with, and I don't like to talk about the same thing everybody else talk about. All right, y'all hit that subscribe, man. Till next time, I'm out. Peace.